Liberation tries for a couple more for about a minute or so, then sets it down, looking dejected.
Okay.
Stairs or door?
You get 2 sets of stairs and then more doors.
Keep on with the doors. I want to explore the rest of this place before we go up or down.
Hey, Brickred.
Or through.
What's the width of the door of the room we're in?
Probably 5 or 7 feet. It's standard door, so
Let me know anytime we're moving through an area that's shorter width than that, because Frosty's wearing a hat now that's just under able to fit through the door.
Well, if you're talking about one of the Modron hats.
No, just like a wide brimmed, like fixture, like 18th century.
I'm trying to picture what kind of hat wouldn't
It's got a
fit through
feather on
standard
it.
door. Like, you can't go anywhere without double doors now. But no, I'm picturing the hat that you're saying, and I approve.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. God, there was a Suikoden character who wore that hat.
Milik.
like a red mage pimp hat, except it was blue.
Killy.
Oh, Killy, yeah.
Killy.
No, I'm picturing a broader one than Killy. It was a girl that wore it. Anyway. Yeah, both of these spiral staircases go up. And you can't actually see this door yet, obviously, but it is there.
Okay.
Adventuring is fun, Ferocity says, holding onto her hat.
Try this one.
Alright.
Liberation spits on his palms, and then goes to open the door.
Okay, and your arm doesn't light on fire. Door seems unlocked. Pull it open.
Yep. What have we here?
Looking into this room, a lot of trade goods in here. A lot of stacks of firewood, straw. You see big piles of straw in the southern corners of the room. Loops of wire, various types of stone, blocks and rocks and things. A lot of more mundane spell components, the kinds of things that aren't extremely valuable. And some unopened crates and boxes in this room.
Seems like pretty much a storage room of sorts.
So wait, when you say not extremely valuable, would you describe 25 gold pieces as being extremely valuable?
Yes.
Why?
Essentially, the only spell components you're going to find in this room are ones you could replace with a spell focus. Like loops of wire, bits of fluff.
Alright, well, I guess I still have enough spell components for the thing that I want to cast.
Southern area in the root has the piles of straw and other various types of animal feed.
I just tried to move my token and it completely disappeared. I don't see it anywhere on the map.
Yeah, I don't know where you went. You said there's
You're over here.
Where?
straw and animal feed at the bottom, at the southern edge of the room.
Yeah, along this southern wall of the room.
How
Yeah,
fresh is
disappeared
it?
again.
It's difficult to say.
Probably not. It's
I
probably
mean, it's
been
not.
sitting here
It's
for
not
a
rotten.
while.
It's not smelling bad. It looks perfectly good, but there's. Artificially preserving organic material is almost trivially easy for a wizard of this magnitude.
Right.
Ferocity's trying to pretend she's not looking at it, but her eyes keep going over to the cat food.
See, in other words, it's fresh, but that's not an indicator of how long it's been here.
Right. I was actually going to say, is there magic on this liberation that's keeping it from decaying?
Yeah, I'll put on Detect Magic again, take a look at it.
There is, but it doesn't look any stronger than the residual magic you get from the walls of the hut.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's really too different from the walls of the hut itself.
Kelian would take his crowbar and pry open one of the crates.
I was just making sure that it wasn't... I wanted to know whether or not it was fresh, and that says probably not.
Roll initiative.
Yes! I was hoping for that so badly.
Okay. Tabletop just started acting super weird, so I had to close it, but it even was having problems closing. So
Well, I beat the door on initiative, but not whatever this is.
I would appreciate if someone could roll for me.
I'll roll for you.
Oh, goodness.
I'm really good at it.
Kelian, what'd you get?
4.
20.
And liberation?
No, actually, you rolled a 16, Nick.
Liberation is on a 17.
And Nath.
Nath acts at 4.
That's very low.
It's a low number, yeah.
Ferocity?
6.
One of the lower ones, yeah.
Oh man, you guys, Ferocity is the natural enemy of this room.
And Riot.
Sounds like Riot got a 20.
20?
Okay, and I've got control of my token back, so that's good.
Hooray!
Glad to
Doing
hear it.
some weird stuff.
It took me like a minute to find my little guys. I don't know why. It was difficult today for some reason.
A little out of practice, it's fine.
Alright, so Kelian, you're opening a box up in this section of the room. Everybody else place your token where it's reasonably going to be.
Well, you said the cat food was over here, so.
Yeah, all the
We were
feed and stuff's along
discussing-
the southern wall.
We were discussing the magical feed, so down here.
Me and you, Nath. We know what's good.
Kelian,
Mm-hmm.
this crate, as it turns out, popping it open, it is full of rats.
Oh no.
That's a bad crate.
We could take this rat back to the rat hole.
So, Kelian, you're surprised. Riot, you're surprised. Liberation, you're surprised.
Yep.
Rodents of unusual intelligence are not surprised.
Of course not, but they're unusually intelligent.
Most of these rats are swarming towards the back of the crate. Or looking down, you can see they've chewed a hole so they can get in and out. And it looks like they've arranged various types of like fluff and straw to make bedding in here. And several of them are swarming along the top of the crate. And then the rest of them are coming around either side. I don't have a cone handy, but it looks like it's going to be Kelian and Riot. It still has full hit points. That's a D10. That's not what I want. Oh, I need D6s, not D10s. There we go. I need intelligence saving throws. DC is going to be 14.
I am weirdly proficient in that for some reason.
Well, all thieves are.
Yeah, but when have we ever needed to make an intelligence saving throw?
You guys
It's always
fought a
been-
shitload of Elithids.
Even then, I didn't. Said
18.
14?
Yeah, 18 points of psychic damage.
Just make it.
You can half that if you made the check.
It was 14? Yeah, I passed.
Okay. So you guys can half that.
So we're all Sigillians. We get what's going on here, right, Bricker? Like,
I'll leave that
I'm
up
a little-
to you guys.
I'm a little upset that we're encountering these creatures for the first time in the Planescape campaign, and it's not in Sigil.
Yeah, as a player, I'm a little surprised. As a character, I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
As a player, I have no idea what the hell these things are.
I'm pretty sure Riot would. Riot's lived her whole life in Sigil.
Yeah.
Liberation's like 6 months old.
Okay, and in this pile of straw in the corner, more rats emerge from the front. Another swarm that was undisturbed therein. And Liberation, Ferocity, and Nath.
get $15.
If only.
13 points of psychic damage. You can save intelligence 14 for half.
Is that a spell?
It is not.
Saved.
Nath. Roll an
Saved.
intelligence history check after
Saved.
you apply your damage.
And then you said it was 14?
Yeah, saved.
Yeah, he did.
So I resist psychic, so half of half. Got it.
There you go.
My intelligence history would be a...
You can make this add advantage, by the way.
Oh. $16.
You're very familiar with this psychic attack. This
Mhm.
feels almost identical to the type of like psychic backlash you get when fighting off against hostile Illithids.
Okay.
I know hostile Illithid kind of redundant, but
Yep.
6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Ferocity and Nath are surprised. Back to Kelian. You're up now.
Stupid rat mother.
It's like, wish I had a sword.
I fire a bolt into the crate.
Into the crate or into the swarm of rats coming out of the crate?
Into the swarm of rats coming out of the crate.
Okay.
I mean, it's Kelian. You can never really be too sure
Let's let the dice decide that, shall we?
what his intentions are vis-a-vis crates.
We do it out of love.
Come on, 1. Oh,
man.
so close. So close. It's a 26.
Such a bummer.
You're doing it wrong.
Is it 26?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't act first because, of course, I don't. I'm assuming that hits.
It does.
Okay.
Well, what did you roll to hit? 26?
26, yeah.
That definitely hits.
Yeah. And no one's next to me because I have no friends. And that is 6 points of damage.
All right, your bolt. You put it directly through 2 of the rats, spearing them off the side, and the bolt shatters, and the shrapnel catches a third one, who's injured as well.
Yeah, that's the game I pulled as well, Brookroot.
Moving or staying put? You are in their. I'm sorry, you're not in their threat range. Actually, their threat range is 0 feet. So
I'm gonna go up to it and punch it.
it's gonna bring us to Riot.
That's someone who's not going to be Riot. Riot's going to cast Produce Flame on this one.
That also works.
Okay.
I think that's a 20. Yeah, it's a 20.
Is Produce Flame able to ignite things?
That's a good question. Let me look it up real quick.
The 20 does hit, so you'll deal damage at least. But I want to see
Yeah.
if this crate ignites.
Usually it says that specifically, right?
It'll say it also ignites things that are not worn or carried.
Yeah, this doesn't say that. It's
Okay.
a cantrip, so cantrips usually don't, I don't think.
Okay, so go ahead and apply some damage.
Okay. Where's the D8 at? There they are.
Apply it directly to the forehead.
Looks like 10 fire damage.
All right. And you manage to fry several more of these rats. Moving or
And
staying
I'm
put?
gonna move back.
So you're gonna move back towards like the barrels of feed.
Yeah.
Okay. Riot. You step, unbeknownst to you, directly into the third rat swarm, who unleashes their mind blasts.
Yeah, I figured she was just like stepping backwards, like eyes fixed on this one and just missed.
And you're standing right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So Riot, Liberation, Ferocity, and Nath. Same saving throw. Intelligence save, DC 14.
Alright, I passed.
Key point.
Passed.
Because I rolled. I didn't pass that. But you said 14.
That's a fail.
23 points of psychic damage, half if you pass the save of 14.
So 11, so 6.
11. Okay.
Okay. Riot, if you still have movement left.
I should, because I only went like 10 feet.
Okay. You are in their threat range, though, technically.
Yeah. I think I am going to move just to see what happens, pretty much.
Okay. I mean, they're just going to try to bite you, that's all.
Yeah. But I don't want to be in the middle of a bunch of rats.
AC 12 is not going to hit, though.
No, it will not.
All right. That's going to bring us to Liberation.
Liberation. Start stomping rats with my stomping boots.
This group you're next to here?
Yeah, I just moved up next to him.
Okay.
I'm guessing a 11 doesn't hit.
11 does hit.
Oh, rock on.
It's a rat swarm, dude. I mean, it's a
Okay.
cranium rat swarm, but It's not difficult to hit a swarm.
Whoa, spoilers, Brick Road.
Have I not used
6
cranium rats before?
No.
Nope. Mm-mm.
No.
6 damage on the first hit, and it's going to be 7 damage on the second hit.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a key point to dodge.
Okay, you stomp some of these rats into rat mush.
Yep.
Alright, rodents of unusual intelligence. 2 of them recharge. He's going to move to here. This one's going to move in next to it. And then this one is going to unleash its Mind Blast again.
Awesome.
Let me count up here. This time the saving throw is going to be 15. Intelligence save DC 15.
On which group of characters?
On Liberation, Ferocity, and Nath.
Yep.
Pass.
That's a pass.
26 points of psychic damage, so you guys can reduce that to 13. And this one felt stronger as the 2 swarms kind of merged together.
I wish she's got a little bit of a nosebleed.
Alright, it's been cool, guys, but Ferocity's level very low.
And this last swarm is going to get Riot and Kelian. That saving throw is only going to be 14. That's a low-ass damage roll. 9 points of psychic damage.
Oh. Right, is killing it with these saving throws. I don't have any pluses in this stat either.
How much did you say? 9?
9 points. Which you can cut in half with an intelligence 14 save.
And yay! I did.
And then this one that didn't act
No.
attempts to hide amidst the shelves of the room and scurry around, but even trained in stealth, a 1 is not going to do it.
Nodal sounded so sad.
It's going to bring us. It's Ferocity's turn now, though. It's
Yeah.
time to turn the tables.
Alright, guys, these rats are fucked.
She just pieces out. Is she
And
closing
I'm
the door?
gonna. Wait, well, 1 second. She's gonna vicious mockery this one.
Okay.
Have I ever seen a cat run away from a rat?
What,
That's kind of a cell phone with that one, yeah.
What saving throw is that?
It's,
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yeah, so Wisdom save DC 16.
Passes.
Alright. And then it says, alright guys, it's been real, and she shuts the door and bugs.
And where are you ending up?
Right here.
Okay, so up in
I'm gonna toss myself a healing word.
And getting closer into this room, now that you can see details, wide variety of foodstuffs on the shelves. There is a preposterous amount of sweets. Candies, baked goods, lots of jam, weirdly.
That's odd.
It's going to bring us to Nath.
Kelian, get that door back open. We're going to need the oxygen. Fireball centered right there.
So that's enough. Am I assuming that's enough to burn these guys, but nobody else?
Yep.
That's
20-foot
the idea?
radius.
All right, that's a dex check or a dex save.
It's going to be a dexterity save at 18.
I'm sorry, a reflex save.
Yep.
Yeah.
One passes and one does not.
Alright, is that... Let me double check the number of dice. What the hell did I do with... There it is. I think it's 8 as a level 3 fireball?
It's either 8d6 or 6d8. It's one of those.
Yeah,
things.
it's 8d6 then. It's definitely 8d6.
And then plus 2d6 for every level beyond that. We're all waiting with bated breath.
Yeah, there we go. I wanted to make sure because I don't want to have to take back this roll.
0 fire damage.
Stupid. I'm just gonna.
Should have sprung for that irresistible fire.
32 fire damage.
32.
Applies
So
to each rat in the swarm
16
individually.
from the one who saved. Okay, so one of the swarms dies. I mean, just smoldering heap of burning rats. The ones that attempted to hide, it looked like some of them managed to escape the brunt of the blast, but you've killed a significant of their number as well. And this swarm here remains untouched. Is Nath moving or staying put?
Staying put.
It's going to bring us to Kelian.
I'm gonna shoot this one.
Shoot him? Alright.
Sounds so happy about it.
Come on, one. That's
There you
pair
go,
one.
2 of them.
Both your
Pair
ones.
ones. That's a
You
20.
20, that'll hit.
That'll hit. All right.
You do
And
get your sneak attack.
yay. Good
I like
for
to
me.
imagine with his sneak attack, he's just skewing this whole pile of rats on a single bolt.
And they're already pre-cooked, so they're rat kebab.
Well, they were hiding on a shelf.
Yeah.
He's improving on Serenity's old technique.
That's some good numbers.
That's 42.
42. Like, even with
I feel like
their,
after that fireball, they're not hair on anymore.
even with their resistance, that's enough. And you skewer several of them on a bolt, and that's the end of that swarm. Any stragglers in the swarm are just no longer a threat there. Moving or staying put?
I moved to over here.
Okay, it's going to bring us to Riot.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Riot is going to apologize to Nath and then drop a insect plague right here.
Okay,
Claw shrimp.
Yeah.
what's the save on
How
the...
big is the radius on that?
It's 20 feet.
Did they make that now or at the start of their turn?
They make it now.
Make it now. Okay.
Is that a con?
It is Constitution saving throw.
They got an 11 on that con save.
Yeah, that doesn't do it.
Not
So,
gonna do it.
I think I got a. Oh, that's a spell. I have spell resistance.
Yeah.
Does that work just like for monsters? You get advantage on those saves?
I get advantage and I resist damage from spells.
Nice.
So that actually becomes a saves plus 5. 23.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll the
Write
damage
that
on the
down.
insect plague.
Write that down.
20.
This is a
Sorry.
gory scene with these claw shrimps who are just tearing these rats apart.
Yeah. Just vermin versus vermin.
It's pretty horrible. So how much damage on the
And
shrimp?
also rats. 22 damage.
22.
So I take 5. Save for half or save for none?
Save for half.
Yeah, so 5.
I like to think Kelian's back there with his phone out filming this. He's going to upload this shit to YouTube later. Rats versus claw shrimp. And Riot, moving or staying put?
I moved as far as I wanted to move.
Okay, liberation.
Okay. So this is a thing that's happening. I can't get out of the room now.
It's a door. Oh, no, you mean the claw shrimp. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I didn't lock you guys in Fort Knox.
Liberation kind of takes a step back up onto one of those crates or the pile of straw or something,
Okay.
and then that's it. That's all I got.
See if the rats get one more feeble blast. They do. They scurry up to here, but they can't open the door because
They've got half.
they probably could if there were more rats in the group. They could figure out how to like stack up and open the door. But there's so few of them left now. They're stupid. Yeah, that's half of their movement. Is 15. That's as far as they can go. But from here, they can blast Riot and Kelian one more time. Your saving throw is only 12
For spite. From Hell's Heart,
for
et cetera, et cetera.
7 points of psychic damage, and then they're going to save again against the shrimp, which they fail, which means they're going to take another full damage from shrimp.
Okay, let me roll that.
Is it just me or are these claw shrimp like campaign MVP?
Yeah, basically.
That's 26 damage to them.
And that's enough for that last swarm. Torn to shreds.
And I'll lower the thing now so people can get out.
Ew.
Ferocity opens the door.
It's just rat carnage in here.
Good job, team.
Yeah, good job, Ferocity.
Thanks,
We need
Riot.
Liberation glares at her as he
Do we-
walks out past.
Do we need a 1 minute rest?
Probably.
Yes.
I'm not that beaten up.
I'm extremely
I
beaten
am.
up.
Riot's feeling the hurt too. Let's take a 1 minute rest.
Okay, for Aura Vitality.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way. I need 40 hit points. My max HP is 52, and I just healed myself.
I know this is sacrilegious to say. Can we get rid of some of these dice on the table?
Who made them different colors?
So walking into this room, you guys see what Ferocity saw. There's foods of all kinds. Again, magically preserved. There's nothing in here that's
No, not
rotten
those
or has
dice.
gone bad. But there is a preponderance of sweets in here. And you now see this door off the side.
Do any of the sweets look particularly good?
Nah, I don't know what Ferocity likes.
Everything. And she gets to work.
I mean, yeah, there's candies, there's baked goods, pretty much everything that... Like, if you remember a Sansa Stark chapter from Game of Thrones, it's like that. It's like lemon cakes and strawberry pies as far as the eye can see. And a lot of jam.
I don't remember that as being her character arc.
What the hell is up with all this jam?
It's
Ferocity,
delicious!
If you find anything
All this-
particularly sour, let me know.
All this jam and nothing to spread it on. I mean, like, who would just eat jam straight up?
There's bread
Yeah.
in this room. There are loads of
Ferocity
bread.
looks at you about after that and goes, yeah, that seems about right.
Ferocity,
Yeah,
make an intelligence investigation check
you got it.
as you are closely examining all the sweets.
I mean, it's not so much examining as inhaling. That's a 10.
A 10. Okay.
Alright, I got 88 points of hit points left. Who needs
I
stuff?
need 40 of those.
Okay, I got 40 points of HP left.
I could use 40, but you need some too, don't you? You want to split it?
Alright, I took all the ones I needed.
Those aren't even up for debate.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled 130. You guys get 80 of those.
Another thing, my
I'll
bullshit,
take the other 40.
Okay.
my bullshit cat character last night, we're like, we got our butt kicked in a battle. We're like taking a rest. We're like, who's setting up watch? And I'm like, I'm not taking one. That's not something that my character does. You guys can figure it out. I'm learning so much. All right, so all the healing is done?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 60 seconds in this room. I mean, Ferocity's face now is covered with sugar and frosting and jam.
And she comes over to Riot and she says, thanks for the healing, Riot. Here, have some jam.
Right, taste some a little bit.
Right.
It's really
Okay.
good, right?
Both of you. Actually, I'll just Ferocity. Make a percentile roll.
You got it.
Is this a percentile roll to determine if the jam was good?
This is a sensate roll. Pink for 10s.
Okay.
43.
Okay. And she's holding a jar of raspberry jam that she's... I mean, the jar itself is also full of hair because her hand has been down in there. Scooping out jam like a mad woman.
Brick, please tell me you made a jam table.
And to be very clear here, the hair that's in the jam is not the same color as Ferocity's hair.
Who else is
Liberation.
eating in this room?
I mean, Frost. Sorry,
How long have we been in the hut?
I mean, you've
an hour and a half, maybe.
you've been here long enough to take a long rest at some point.
Short rest.
No,
No, we
only
never
did
took
short
a
rest.
long
We
rest.
have not taken a
Oh,
long
we only
rest.
take a short
I would
rest.
guess
Okay.
I'd guess we'd had about half an hour of exploration and an hour long rest or short rest.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I mean, yeah, Kelian will eat some of the food because
Did
and we're
I'm
exploring.
just not that hungry.
did Ferocity find anything particularly sour
Yes.
in the candies?
Well, Brick, is there anything in this entire horde that is particularly sour?
Sure. Like I
Then
said,
yeah,
there's a
Ferocity found it.
wide variety of...
Ferocity sampled almost everything in this room at this point.
That was
Kelian will
fast.
help himself to a muffin because now I've decided Kelian is a muffin man.
It's the sensate benefit.
Okay.
Yeah, Nath will totally take like a piece of sour candy.
I'm just not that hungry, you guys.
Riot spread some of this jam on one of the muffins that Kelian's eating. Well, not one of the muffins that Kelian is eating.
Ferocity, muffin stuffed in her entire mouth, looks at Liberation and goes, "What does being hungry have to do with it?"
You eat when you're hungry. It's a thing you do when necessary. I guess. I don't know. Door.
Opening the door?
Back up, please.
Once again, the door does not light you on fire.
Hooray! That's always a good thing. I will swing.
Why are we at the point that we have to call that out? Why is that the exception now?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Looking into this room, armaments, a wide variety of makes and models of mundane weaponry.
Liberation gestures to Kelian. Tells him to come in here.
There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to them. This room is much less organized than the others that you've seen. But weirdly, it seems that everything here, the swords, the pikes, the shields, they're all slightly too small to be effectively wielded by humans.
Ugh. Any of them magical? Any motions to Liberation?
Turn on Detect Magic again.
And you just get the residual ambient magic of the hut.
I'm gonna turn on Elemental Weapon, by the way, Rickroad.
Okay.
Let's go with lightning flavored. No, cold flavored. We've seen enough fire shit in this manner.
And Kelian rolls his eyes as he learns things are not magical. Leaves the room. Boring. Eldove is boring.
Well, I was more referring to the fact that you might need a weapon to replace the one that you just
I can shoot things, I'm fine.
accidented.
Do you need a dagger? I'm sure you already have a dagger.
Actually, I don't. But
Here, take a dagger. I'll give you one of mine.
cool, I guess I have a dagger now.
This has always been your dagger. It was just waiting for it to come to your possession.
Yeah, you can add a dagger to your inventory.
Excellent. I'm up a dagger. Dagger's 1d4?
Yep.
Yes.
Finesse. Thrown. And Nath will open this door.
Okay. We must now save this map.
Okay, which
The
what letter
void
are we
of
on? Q.
Q. Yeah.
Yeah.
Q.
It's the void of a gate
Yep.
portal thing. Okay. And yep, stepping through it.
Let's
Okay.
hold on.
I added some rations
Feel like-
to Ferocity's character sheet. You can just assume that's all jam.
How many different flavors did you grab?
As many as there are rations, and I just tapped the button a lot.
Then did you sample all of them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You notice then that just about the time you have your little conversation with Liberation about not needing to be hungry to eat, you realize that the stuff you're eating isn't as good.
I was
That's
waiting
weird.
for this.
Yeah, I'm sure that was why there was a jam table.
And you guys
Basically-
come in here.
Oh.
Where are we on this one?
This is Q. I don't know if it ever got added to the table
Not quite.
on the previous one, so
Rick, we can just assume that Ferocity stopped taking bad jam, so some of the jam in her inventory includes the last good jam she tasted.
Does anybody just want to explain for newer viewers what just happened to Ferocity? What did she just eat?
There's a type of magic jam that the party encountered in the last campaign that
Eldove went into a lot of effort to fabricate via the spell.
Yeah, and if you eat it, it's so good that nothing else you eat in the world will taste good again.
We went to long extremes to get rid of this curse. I think someone had their mind wiped at some point.
That was
Yes.
that was Red Bull or Jade Bull.
Red Bull.
Oh man, Nick, I'm sorry for what just happened to you.
Stepping through this door, interestingly, the other side of this door doesn't look like the doors you came through. Like, it doesn't look like the two sides of the door match. On this side, of the room, it looks more like a barn door. It's still a large square door, and it's opaque, and it's still set into like a door frame, but there's nothing on the other side of the door frame. I mean, it just looks like empty space. About waist high at each side of the door frame, it affixes to a fairly sturdy looking red painted wooden fence that starts to go around you in the perimeter of this area, and it very quickly kind of disappears out into the brush. So you're stepping out into a very thick wooded area. And
What's on the other side of the fence?
more woods. Like, you could just hop the fence and keep going. The room is pretty... It feels cold here, like a late autumn, maybe. In fact, the woods actually resemble the forest you guys spent 6 months in that one time.
Brickard, can I just say I'm really disappointed you didn't Photoshop this perfectly circular clearing.
On the side of the door, do any of you speak or read Gnomish?
Nope.
Alright, now on the side of the door hangs a sign written in a language that none of you understand.
Okay.
I need one perception check for the group.
Hey,
I'll
Riot,
take
what are you up to?
that. Yeah. Okay.
Right, do a thing.
I put a 32. That's that.
And you very quickly, checking the brush around you, you find a hidden, like, rabbit trail that leads off in either direction. This little dotted line here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll point that out to the others.
I'm not very hungry.
What's being hungry have to do with it? So what's
Should we
next?
follow the trail, or do we explore that clearing in the middle?
What is this thing at the center of the clearing again? Sorry.
You can't actually see that from your position
Okay.
because you're standing in the thick foliage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Step out into the clearing, you'll be able to see it.
I would say if we can't see the clearing, then I would say Riot would follow the trail this way.
Nath's gonna try and put his arm over the red fence.
Okay, and your arm goes over the red fence. Doesn't seem like there's anything special about it.
How is it? Would it be easy to just step over it?
It's about a waist-high fence, so you could just, you just hop on over.
Just hop to the other side, look at the door from behind.
And looking at the door from behind, again, it just looks like a red barn door.
Is there a map on it?
There's not. Riot and Ferocity, are you following this rabbit trail around?
Yeah.
So okay, let me. So on the front, the door opens to a void, and on the back, I don't see the void. I see the door.
Correct.
Can I open the door from the back?
You can, and you see the void.
Might be worth noting. Trying going through that door in both directions. It doesn't seem quite. The void doesn't seem to have any dimensionality to it.
Okay, we'll try that later.
I have no idea what those words even mean.
What are Kelian and Liberation doing?
Stepping out into the clearing.
Stepping out into
Yeah.
the clearing? Okay. And stepping out into the clearing, in the center of it is a pool of crystal clear water.
What do I see at the end of this trail here?
Make an intelligence investigation check.
Okay. Okay. Nine.
9.
Mhm.
Trail just ends.
Okay.
Liberation is intelligence investigating the pool of water.
And there's no reason to make a roll. Looking at the pool, I mean, it's a very small pool, as you can see. Maybe
Yeah.
10 feet around, maybe a little bit larger.
How deep?
You can't see the bottom looking in, but the surface of it shimmers as though in moonlight. And there are an inordinate number of fish in this pool. Mostly smaller fish. Like you're like, we're not talking like giant ocean bass swimming around.
We're not talking about most of the fish, right?
But it's not most of nobody casts fish wish. But if you were just to dip a net in this water, you would pull out a serious amount of protein.
Okay.
Brick, I want to make that investigation check as well that Nick made because Frosty considers herself a fierce huntress.
Okay.
While they're all doing that, I'm going to start casting Comprehend Languages as a ritual.
Okay.
Eight.
Sit down with my spellbook.
An 8?
Yeah.
No, it's just a little rabbit trail. You don't see anything at the end.
There's nothing at the end of this trail.
Riot motions back for us. Come on, let's try the other way. It's nothing this way.
Yeah.
I wonder where Mrs. Fluffy Bottom is. What's she up to?
She bailed out right when we got in here, right?
Yeah.
Which way should we go here?
Let's go always go right. I read that in a book once.
Okay.
So what are Kelian and Liberation doing for the next 10 minutes while Nath's casting a spell?
Want to burn?
Burn one out.
What? I've missed something.
You guys are both smokers. We established. We've taken a lot of session time to establish that you're both smokers now.
Oh, I get what you're saying. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We're in a forest. This is the perfect place to do this.
So
Yeah.
you relax in the cool autumn air and the nice moonlight. Nath, you finish up your spell. You cast Comprehend Languages.
Mhm.
And written in Gnomish on this sign affixed to this waist-high fence, it says, "Caution, dinosaurs."
Sorry,
Have
what?
I ever heard of a dinosaur before?
I'll leave that up
Yes!
to you.
I'm going to make a knowledge check on that.
No, you spent at least 5 minutes with Mahogany. You've heard of a dinosaur before.
Hey, guys! The
What?
sign says caution dinosaurs.
It's a dinosaur.
Yeah, what's a dinosaur?
It's that thing Mahogany wants.
Oh.
They're like little birds, right?
Right, yeah.
I don't
Riot
know.
has turned into a dinosaur before, but I'm not sure she knows what they are.
Well, yeah, if you've polymorphed into one, you know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I would have to say that it wouldn't be a valid polymorph target if you didn't know what it is.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. And Riot, in that case, Riot burst out of the clearing. What?
That's what
There
the sign
dinosaurs
said.
here?
The
Where?
sign says caution dinosaurs. The one that it's in some language I don't speak.
like big ones or
Let's
small
not-
ones.
I just gave you the literal meaning of the sign.
Let's
Well,
not
what did the
stay
sign
here
say?
too long.
Caution dinosaurs.
Like big ones.
Ooh,
fish!
Yeah, they're all big. All dinosaurs are big, and if there's more than one of them, let's go.
That's true. It was plural.
Let's try that
Rick
exit
Road.
here.
Do I have to make a sleight of hand check to try to catch one of these fish with my hand?
You don't. It's trivially easy to just scoop your hand into this ice cold water and you just scoop out basically a handful of sardines, really.
How deep is this pool?
You can't see the bottom of it.
And is there sunlight or sky above us?
Moonlight. Yeah, there is a sky looking up. It's a starless, cloudless sky
Okay.
with a big moon. So that's what's illuminating the clearing.
Ferocity looks at the sardines in her hand and then looks at her full pack and then looks at her hand again and then starts unscrewing the top of one of the jars of jam and just puts the sardines in there.
Okay. What's everybody
Not
else
hungry
doing?
anymore?
Riot is making back for the exit, the only which is up here. Let's try
Have
that
we-
plan of you.
You grabbed Kelian.
Have we investigated everything within the confines of the fence?
Nope. Let's try that plan of yours.
All right, I'll go through the back, then you go through the front, and we'll see if we're in the same place.
All right.
So I open the door and go through it this way.
And you bump into each other as you both enter the pantry. From
Yeah, and as you guys go through, Ferocity turns to Keelan and goes, "They're gonna bump into each other, and it's gonna be really funny."
All right. So Riot goes back through. Ow.
Yeah, no, Nath, I'll come back out.
Awesome.
I mean, I'm gonna follow this fence around the perimeter. Looks like it should be a circle if it doesn't change.
Is anybody going with Nath or?
I'm gonna follow the
Yeah.
trail back to where I didn't follow it before.
Yeah, we didn't go this way before, so we're gonna go this
Yeah.
way.
Is there a door here, or
There is. And again, you got a waist high wall, and then there's this big barn door in the center of it, just kind of connected to nothing behind it.
it's about 180 degrees?
Just don't have a sign by it.
It does. In fact, Nath, when you were going around the perimeter, you found several more identical signs.
Okay. Yeah, they all say the same thing.
All right.
Is
Let's.
the
Are
sign
they on
pointing
the-
inwards or
Yeah,
out?
are they meant to be read from the inside or the outside of the fence?
The inside. They're on this side of the fence.
So the dinosaurs are outside the fence.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Let's
Oh, I'm pretty sure this
inside.
fence can stop a dinosaur. I'll hop over it.
Instantly, from beneath the ground.
I guess
And liberation. This door doesn't seem locked.
push it open.
Push it
On
open,
through.
Alright, let's go through.
and it connects to south side of the pool room.
Liberation rolls his eyes.
I feel like there's 2 doors left, I think. There's this door, and then there's this door. We don't know how to get through this one. So this is the only one we really could try.
There's also all of the staircase doors.
That's true, but those
We
are
have
like
to walk-
last resort.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how do we get back to J?
Well, we do have
Through
those two
I.
staircases from the pantry.
Yeah, let's put an R here while we're thinking of it.
Yeah.
We got one. Okay, cool.
We want to get back to I because J just connects to this room that we're in now, and probably I assume we all left the pool room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no reason to stick around there. Okay, back to Q.
So we have to-
Oh my gosh, it's so complicated. Where is
Let's go
I?
back to the other. Let's go back to the other thing, and we'll put together
The other map.
So much.
So you want to go back to the first map?
Yeah.
Q to Q. I is the eventual goal.
Okay.
Q. This is Q here.
Here's I.
So we need K, H, or L.
Okay.
K is at the shitty room.
Which is
Which one is that?
H is just going through the tank room.
Oh, that's easy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do that.
So F or N.
Back
to the other one.
F. Oh.
Yeah, back
F
to
is
the.
also. Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
We need the
F
other
or
map
N.
again, Brick Road.
Okay.
Save it before you load it up.
Oh, you need save first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we need to add a letter.
Gotcha.
We
Yeah,
need like
added
the
it.
2 before.
We got
Yep.
the Q going.
F or N. Oh, F is easy.
Yeah.
Where's N? I feel like N is bad. Let's not do N.
So we need E.
E
Yeah.
was E's the spiral staircase in the shitty room.
But that was really close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, N is one of the other pool room doors, so it has to be E, pretty much.
Yeah.
The fun part is I don't have to do any work at this point. You guys
Yeah.
did all the labeling for
We
me.
need the map back.
No problem.
Yeah, we're gonna head through Q.
Yeah.
It's gonna put us back up here.
Which
Oh,
we
E.
have
Oh
to-
man, E sucks. E is all the way across this room.
Oh, fuck.
And then we head through P.
Yeah, we have to go through P. P puts us here.
What's this where?
Here.
You know what? Before we do any of that, we have these stairs we haven't tried.
Yeah.
Well,
Before we go through
That
the
is
crappy
true.
room, let's go
Yeah.
to those stairs.
Yeah.
Sounds good to
totally,
me.
totally forgot about those stairs, yeah.
Which
So
one are
wait,
you trying?
what- Did we
Just
just
the
do
S.
Q?
We're on S.
Yeah.
S.
Yeah.
We'll go with this one first.
So both of these
S
stairs
for
go
stairs.
upwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay? And you come out here.
Oh,
Where?
The
Oh,
stairs
oh,
lead
that's
to-
good.
Oh, wow.
that's
Forgot
actually
about these.
really lucky.
That's really good.
Remember, there's also
Let's-
stairs down in this corner.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
try these as well before we go through R,
Let's make.
just to see
Yeah.
if those other ones.
This will be T.
And Nath, you come down these stairs here.
That's convenient. That means
Yeah,
we've mapped
that's
it.
really good. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
mapped everything except for one room, looks like. And
So
we're
we
probably
wanted to
about to go
go
there.
through I, right?
Through I, yeah.
I honestly thought you guys were going to do the statues and then do this like storage area like immediately after.
So we'll slip through I.
Okay, you need
Yep.
this saved again.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for safety's sake.
So we
Because
still
we put
want
S and T on there.
We've explored.
Okay, so you're coming in through
Coming in through here.
through the entryway.
That is correct.
We're all the way the hell down here. Like, lots of us are down here. Like, we're
Alright,
stacked up on each other.
Ferocity, who rushes through because we had a lot bad experience, goes
Yeah,
through
it's
this
true.
door.
We did. Oh yeah, that's right. The dragon silhouette.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still up there.
Yeah.
It only seemed to
You're
react.
on you.
You.
Yeah.
Okay. And who's going through?
I'll go
Ferocity.
through.
Ferocity, roll a d4.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm sure this is fine.
4.
4. 4 is always good. Always roll high.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Ferocity goes through and goes, fuck.
And none of you know where Ferocity ended up. You just know that she went through the door.
Yeah, we're gonna have to follow.
Yeah. Let's keep
Yeah.
going.
And you guys come in behind her.
Riot just swears as she sees where she is.
Frosty says, "Riot, don't swear."
No.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
No.
Which of these doors have we not used a key on? Most of them, right?
Yeah,
Use
most of them.
M1.
We labeled the one that we did use a key on M1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's.
And I have
we
a key. We have
we
one
have
key.
one key left. Which of these 3 doors do we want to use it on?
Just try this one.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
The one that's above us?
The
Unless,
north door?
unless there's some way we can discern where we might go, it's going to be a
Technically,
guess.
they're all and not.
I'm
above
gonna
us at
label
all.
this one L1.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, because L leads to L
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's true. Yeah, L1.
Yeah, M1 is the exit only. Yep, through key exit only.
Yep.
Right,
Kelian
where's
pulls
L1
out the
take us?
key.
And
The good news is this has to take us somewhere we haven't been.
turn the key in the lock. And it crumbles to dust. And you guys step out into the entryway.
Oh no!
No.
Through which door?
Through this back one here.
Who wants to leave and take a rest?
Why do we need to leave? I don't want to leave.
Yeah. You know
There's-
what's outside.
There's Yugoloss out there.
Who wants to stay in here in this perfectly safe room and take a rest?
I prefer to rest in the wine room. More
Yeah,
space.
That's a nice.
You know what?
place.
You're right.
See,
That's a good call.
Close the door after Kelian's keys crumble, and you reopen it, and it enters out into one of the guest rooms.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go.
Gonna rest in the guest room.
Ferocity has some more of the wine. It doesn't taste as good as it did the last time.
No, it just tastes like water now. So now that you are all dejected and confused and frustrated, let's take a 15-minute break. Go ahead, get your coffee,
All right.
get your bagel, whatever you got to do. We'll reconvene here about 4:15.